Hey guys, how you doing today? So I went out to see if the mail had come, and not the mail, but I got a good box. They haven't been putting the sticker on the outside for some reason anymore to tell you where it's coming from. So I did crack it open just far enough to find out, and actually find the sticker. Greetings from Italy. Uh, Birthplace of the world's most valuable painting. I'm gonna guess that would be the Mona Lisa since she's eating chocolate on the sticker. So yes, welcome to Italy. That's where we get our yums from today. Let's see, what does it have on here? Venice, 3 million mask-wearing partygoers attend the Venetian Carnival every year. That's kind of cool. Uh, Castiglione del Stiviere, home of your gourmet truffle chips. Ooh, there's truffle chips? That sounds fun. Florence is the home of Uffizi Gallery, the finest collection of Renaissance art in the world. Rome. Well, if you don't know what Rome is or what's been going on in Rome, wow, you need to read some history. Ancient Romans purposely flooded the Colosseum to stage mock naval battles. That is kind of a cool thing to know. Naples is the birthplace of modern pizza. Now, mind you, Italian pizza is not the same as what you get from your local delivery place, but it's still where that style of pizza started out. They usually have a lot different types of toppings than we do here. Very different from us. Um, Semichel de Bari, where the taralli in your box were baked. Don't know what taralli are, but I guess we'll find out at some point. Okay. So then we've got our little booklet that gives us more information about Italy. Off we go to Italy, it says. Let's see. Dirty buried treasure. It says, look out. Here's a sneak peek at some odd items we'll explore this month. A dirty buried treasure. Snails. A special snail. And the world's tastiest story. Interesting. Let's see. Italy in 60 seconds. What you might already know about Italy. Simply put, Italy is obsessed with wine. The country produces the most wine of any country in the world, nearly 1/5 of global production. All 20 regions of Italy make their own varieties, from red Chianti to bubbling Prosecco. What you might not know. Gino Bartali, one of the greatest Italian cyclists of all time, was also a secret hero of World War II. Under the guise of training, he helped countless Jewish families escape German occupancy of Italy by supplying them with forged travel documents he'd covertly hidden in his handlebars. That is actually really cool. It's really cool to hear about stories of people that just went above and beyond to help out people that were being persecuted. No matter which war it was, no matter what country it was, from things like the Underground Railroad here in America, the people that helped get the Jews out, anything like that, it's just really cool to see that. So from ground opera to Italian pop, find all our Italy playlist at the website. So they always have a musical playlist from the country too, which is kind of cool. Speak. Despite loving pizza, locals use the expression "C'è pizza," what's a pizza, to say how boring. That's funny. There is a recipe for a fettuccine with chocolate and sage butter. Not sure I'll be trying that one out. That sounds weird. I'm not really a sweet and savory person. I don't like things like, I know this is gonna really probably ruffle some feathers. It's an unpopular opinion. I love bacon. I hate bacon that's been sweetened in any way. I don't like bacon maple bars. I don't like candied bacon. I don't like chocolate covered bacon. I don't like bacon chocolate bars. I really hate anything that is that savory with the sweet. Of course, there are some slight exceptions to that. I like things like a sweet chili sauce for dipping wonton type stuff in, but the chocolate and sage does not sound fun to me. All right, there's always some trivia questions in here, which I usually don't go over. And then it's going into what we have in here. I'm trying to see if there's anything else interesting in the booklet other than just the nutrition facts and everything. I did upgrade my box. from the last time. I decided to cancel one of my makeup subscriptions because I was just getting the same thing over and over and I was getting tired of it. So with the money I freed up from that, I got a bigger box. So I don't know if that's going to get me more things, bigger things. There is one package in here that is really big compared to what I would have gotten in the previous boxes. So that's kind of cool. There's more games. This one is really a fun thing, like to get if you've got small kids, a good way to learn, especially right now with so many people being stuck at home, schooling from home. It's just kind of a fun thing to do with kids, though, to teach them about other cultures. Let's see. In Italy, you won't find locals eating bacon and eggs. It's all about cookies and biscuits for breakfast. In regions like Tuscany, people used to dunk them into red wine, but nowadays a piping hot cup of espresso is a nationwide go-to. For me, it'd have to be tea. I don't do coffee. And then it has make an easy and authentic caprese for lunch. I love a good caprese. Basically, you just need 4 large tomatoes, a pound of fresh mozzarella sliced a 1/4 of an inch thick, and I assume, yes, tomatoes the same size. A 1/4 cup fresh basil, washed and dried, extra virgin olive oil. They say 4 tablespoons, although I'm sure you can change it to your liking. Sea salt and pepper to taste, and a 1/4 teaspoon dried oregano, which is optional. Basically, you just arrange the tomato and cheese slices, and then you drizzle the oil over, put the parsley, or the, not parsley, sorry, basil over it, and the salt and pepper. One thing, my kind of a take on an easy take, I should say, on a caprese salad. I like getting the little tiny mozzarella balls and grape tomatoes. And other than that, it's the same thing. So you would put those grape tomatoes, maybe cut in half at the most, and the mozzarella balls, same thing, whole or cut in half, in a bowl with the olive oil and the basil and some salt and pepper, and stir it up. And it's a smaller, easier version of a caprese than having to slice things yourself. But it's fun. And then it has different pastas in here. You're supposed to try to name the pastas. So that's kind of cool. A couple of fun facts. I still don't think I'm gonna make chocolate sage. All right, so we might as well start with something they already mentioned. The truffle potato chips. Oh, I know they've got little ways to tear them, but I hate it when they tear it all funky because I never eat the whole thing. I have to share with Kevin when he gets home. So I try to open them a little more carefully than that with a good pair of scissors. That was dangerously close to my face. All right, so they look like normal potato chips. Pretty good. It's very savory flavor. Potatoes, sunflower oil, salt, cornstarch, chicory root fiber, natural and artificial flavors. They're good. That almost tastes like a bruschetta to me for some reason. I don't know. There's another bag of chips here. Ketchup. Ketchup potato chips. I'm going to guess Kevin's going to hate these because Kevin doesn't like ketchup. But maybe Italian ketchup is different. Fun fact, Kevin's daughter-in-law is currently stationed in Italy. So his son, daughter-in-law, and granddaughter have been over there for a couple of years. They're coming home this year. But I assume that they would have access to the kind of treats being stationed over there right now. I'm sorry. I moved my head and all of a sudden my hair just came loose and almost went tumbling down. How am I going to make this stay? I don't feel like trying to pull the hair tie. Oh, good. Another hair tie. I don't feel like trying to redo it all on this video. So I just need another hair tie. See if I can calm this down. I thought it looked like it was a little extra loose. Yeah, just ignore my messy hair that really needs to be washed right now. All right, back to ketchup chips. Now that I've kept my hair from falling down. Oh, who's going to hate these? They're very ketchup. I'm going to have a taste to put the two together. Oh man, they're so ketchup. It's literally like... like if you put just ketchup on your hot dog, and you get to the end of the bun and there's no hot dog left and you're just eating bun and ketchup, that's what that tastes like to me. 100%. That's fine. Okay. This is the big bag. Yeah, look at the size of this bag in here. It's pretty cool. Oh, and that looks so good. Pan tosto. Crunchy, delicious, and fine-tasting bruschetta. It's funny because I said the other thing kind of tasted like bruschetta. So let's see what these taste like. These are supposed to actually taste like bruschetta. I mean, I like bruschetta. Oh, there's a lot of crumblies in there. Lots of crumblies. Oh, there. Cool. It's almost like I like it. It's like it's the end of the loaf, and then it's got some kind of a tomatoey, herby topping all over it. I mean, it really looks like it's the ends of all. I mean, that's brilliant if you think about it. Very dried out. It's pretty good. There's a strong sun-dried tomato taste, which I would expect out of bruschetta, actually. That's pretty tasty. My desk is not big enough for this. I'm working on trying to clean up this craft room and make it to where I have one desk dedicated to my workspace and a second desk that's dedicated to crafting, making videos, and doing makeup, so that I don't have a cluttered space all the time, making it hard to do things like this. Oh, those are really good. I'm just afraid of spilling them. Oh, shit. I think I have a chip clip in my drawer right here. Sure do. That may seem like a really random thing to have in your craft room, but you have to remember I work in here too. And I have snacks. And if I open a bag of something like this, and then I'm not going to eat all at once, I have to have a way to close them again. So, sorry, that didn't go down very well. Alright. I think I got caught in the back of my throat randomly. Sorry. That was really horrible. Ugh, felt bad. I did not have that all the way out of my mouth before taking that drink of water. Alright. So the next thing we've got. Looks like everything else is sweet. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that one. Wait, what's this one? I don't know about this. I'm trying to look. Lemon et pepper. So it's lemon and pepper. I don't know about lemon and pepper. Whew. Sorry, I needed a minute there. I was about ready to cough and needed to blow my nose. It was bad. Sorry. Took a minute. Dealt with my sinuses that are going off the charts horrible. And I wash my hands and I'm back. All right, so let's try these lemon pepper biscuits, whatever they may be. I don't know if they're supposed to be a biscuit, a cookie. Maybe like a little pretzel nut? Very lemon pepper. Not really pretzel-y. Almost breadsticky. Ooh, the pepper just hit. When I first put it in my mouth, I got very much the lemon vibe. But as I crunched and went, that pepper just slowly crept in. It's like having lemon pepper on anything, really. It's pretty good. So it is more savory than sweet. Glad I went with this next. Yeah, it's almost like a hard breadstick texture, but not quite. But it's not really a pretzel texture either. They're good. Definitely good. All right. Now I really think everything else is sweet. So the next thing we have are frullette al cranberry. Cranberry cookies. I love cranberries. I figured I might want to get that out of there a little bit. Let's see. Oh, I have my garbage can to open my drawer and I didn't bring it back. All right. Oh, they're cute little tiny cookies. Look at those. Mmm. You really get that cranberry taste. It's almost like a crispy scone, flavor-wise. Pretty good. I like it. I'll probably be eating more of those before I give them to Kevin. Next thing we have are crisp almond cookies. Amarantini. What's that? Well, amaretto is almond flavoring, so it makes sense. These are little tiny cookies too. Okay, these remind me of Cookie Crisp cereal, minus the chips. Like just the size and the texture of them. It's almost like a drop of biscotti. The texture, it's very crisp. Definitely a strong almond flavor. Those are pretty good. I like those. All right, what's next? We have two of these little guys. Looks like a little orange cake of some sort. So one, of course, will be for Kevin. Oh yeah, it's just a little snack cake. Kind of like Little Debbie or Hostess that we have here. Looks like it's two little cakes sandwiched together over some cream. Very orange. It's got a nice texture. It's a sponge cake. Kind of like a Twinkie texture, but not quite. Definitely sponge cake, though. It's very good. I like it. This is another thing there's two of in here. Chocolate bar with Italian hazelnuts. How could that possibly be bad? Oh, and it has three little sections to it. I'll break one off here. I just realized a folly here. I don't like chocolate and orange together. And there's still orange lingering. Well, that's almost empty. I'm going to need more water pretty soon. All right. Yeah, that's pretty good. The chocolate's soft. Like, it breaks, but it's not as hard as some chocolates we get over here. It just kind of melts. Nice. It actually is the same brand. It's a much bigger one. Dark chocolate raspberry. Try and get this corner open. Looks like they've got several varieties of this. I've got a little thing on the back that's got a whole bunch of flavors. This is a bigger bar, a normal. Well, I shouldn't say normal. It's like a big bar. Just trying to get a little bit of the foil. Oh, here we go. I got the bottom foil open. Because I don't want to eat this whole thing either, of course. Just eating snacks for lunch. You know, who needs real food? There we go. You can see little bits. Like it's freeze-dried raspberries and little chopped nuts in there. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that raspberry. I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate. And that one's 70%, so it's very strongly dark chocolate. Wow. Yeah, it's very, very dark chocolate. I know people that would probably love that. Me, not as much. Not a huge fan of that. Ooh, super dark chocolate. All right, and then we've got a Yum bag, which has littler things in it. Let's grab a second pair of scissors because I don't already have one pair out. I mean, really? How many do I need? Apparently, I think I need 2. All right. Let's see what we have in here. Oh, I've got 2 things here that match. I like it when there's things that match because then that means Kevin gets one and I get one. Oh, and there's 2 things that look pretty much the same here. We've got Choco Boom. Do they both say that? No. I'm a little wary of the fact that it's orange. I hope it's not orange and chocolate. It's like, you open it up and you get a little chocolate ball that's wrapped in foil. To get this little guy out. Mmm. It has Pop Rocks in it. You can hear it in my mouth. So, Chocolate Boom. The shell was chocolate, and then you get the white chocolate inside, and then this is Pop Rocks. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm trying to... Was it loud enough? Oh, they're all the way throughout the center. I can hear it. You probably can't hear it. I found it amusing. I always thought Pop Rocks were fun. Oh, I'm not sure if I'll like this one. It's tiramisu. It is the same brand. Pop Rocks just went off in my mouth. I feel like I need to let these finish. That might be my favorite because those are fun. All right. Looks the same on the outside, obviously. The reason why I say I'm not sure I like it is I don't like coffee. Like, at all. Oh, inside came out. I was trying to bite it in half, and instead the whole center just popped out. Nope. I almost feel like I should have just left them both for Kevin on that one. No. No, sir. I had to finish it. That's how do you not? And the last thing we have are 4 little hard candies. They're all the same. Put his other little candies back in that little bag. Put it back in the box of the Kevin things. It's a little... It says Cells Soda. Al gusto de limón. Braus Citron. No idea if I'm pronouncing these things correctly. Looks like the center might have something going on in there. And when I was reading the booklet, it said something about a fizzy candy. So I'm guessing that if you suck on it long enough, you get some fizziness going on. Right at the end of the piece of candy, I can feel it tingling on my tongue. Like wherever it was fizzy on the inside, comes out the end a little bit. So overall, what do I think? These were really good. Little bruschetta ends. I think it's really kind of clever to use those ends of the baguette that you never see in bruschetta as a little crisp, almost cracker type thing. That's actually a pretty good use of that. Obviously, I liked the Choco Boom, but not so much the tiramisu. The raspberry chocolate was pretty good, except it was just a little too bitter for me. I'm just really not a big dark chocolate fan. This one, though, that one's fantastic. That milk chocolate and hazelnut, and just the way that chocolate melts, it's so good. The little orange cake was really good. I liked that. Just not at the same time as my chocolate. All of the cookies actually were pretty good. So I liked the little almond cookies, and I'm sure I'll eat more of those before Kevin gets home. So it's only 1:30 almost. And he doesn't get home till like 4 or 5, depending on the day and how late he needs to work. The truffle chips were good. I couldn't really discern a flavor. Maybe it's just that I haven't had truffles enough or what, but it just was like a savory chip. I couldn't really pinpoint it to a specific flavor. Oh, mail lady's here. The ketchup chips are interesting. They very much are like just ketchup poured on a chip, which means I'll probably end up eating all of them because I don't think I'm going to get Kevin to eat them. He really hates ketchup. Like you would not believe. The cranberry cookies were fantastic. I really liked the little cranberry cookies. You got that cranberry flavor right away. Oh, right. The little lemon pepper guys. Those were really good. If you don't like pepper, you wouldn't like these. Or if you don't like the lemon and pepper together, where you get that little bit of tart at the beginning and then it just hits you with heat slow, or builds the heat slow from the pepper. But yeah, I thought this was a pretty good box. I really liked them all. If I had to pick a favorite, favorite savory, I think would be, what do I think my favorite savory was? The bruschettas. I think that was my favorite savory, was the bruschetta. My favorite sweet, the Choco Boom. They're just fun. That's all there is to it. They're fun. I still haven't gotten to the center of this enough to get that fizzy. I'm just sucking on it and hoping that maybe I can get to it, but honestly, there's not much else to talk about. So, oh, I put it at half. There we go. They're extra sour. Yeah. When you get through the center, it is so extra sour. Like lemon heads. When you're first sucking on it, I'm sorry, it's really getting me. When you first put it in your mouth, it's a little more mellow of a lemon. Like, okay, if you've ever eaten lemon head candy, when you first start the lemon head, it is super, 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 super sour. That outer coating is super, super sour. And then as you go farther in, it just kind of mellows. This is the opposite. It starts out mellow, and then when you break through to that center, it is, oh, some more of it come out of the candy. All of a sudden, it's fizzy. And it's really sour. Okay. Looks kind of fun too, except holy cow, it's sour. So there we go. There's our Italy Yum Box. Let me know what you think. Wow, I wonder what next month might be. Sorry. Sometimes they have it like in the back here. Sometimes, oh, you know, I think that's on the back of the big one. Oh yeah. New Zealand, Indonesia, and Australia are the ones to vote for future boxes. Yep. Those are really fun. Really crazy. So yeah, there we go. There's our unbox for this month. Let me know what you think. Just tell me if you've tried any of these out. I will see you guys next time.